There was a shuffle and a creak of something, probably the chair this surly woman was sitting on, before she said, "Ma'am? Did you hear that shit, Marty? We've become ma'ams. Ain't that some fucking shit?" "No," a melodic voice responded. The woman named Marty, he assumed. "That ain't my fucking shit, vampire. That's your fucking shit. He called you, ma'am, not me." Then she giggled, and he found it was sweet and soft and pleasant to his ears. Rolling his fingers over the mouse pad, he looked absently at the OOPS website and reread the part where it claimed to help anyone in paranormal distress. Oliver wasn't sure if this was paranormal distress, but it certainly wasn't normal distress. It was just a lot of distressing stress. Of that he was clear. Clenching his fists, he refocused. "I'm sorry, Miss Statleone, was it? Maybe I've made a mistake. When I Googled strange phenomena, your website came up. OOPS, right? I do have the right number, don't I? Can you define what strange phenomena means to you? Can you define what the sound of hanging up means to you?" He winced. He defended her. "I'm sorry, Miss Statleone. I know I must sound horribly rude. I'm a little mixed up right now." "Forget it. And it's Mrs. Statleone, but preferably just fucking Nina. And yep, you got the right number. We deal in strange phenomena. That's just the fancy bullshit keyword Marty puts in the search engines to drum up business, but what it really means is we deal in the cuckoo. So forget that shitty phrase and focus on my next question. What are you? Or what do you think you are? If you're not a vampire, werewolf, zombie, cougar, bear, mermaid, skinwalker, or a phoenix. Oh, or a genie. Sorry, I forgot that shizzle. That was some crazy, let me tell you. Then what the fuck? We're running out of shit to be, brother. Soon we'll have to shut this shit down because there won't be anything paranormal left to accidentally turn into." "Nina, put that call on speakerphone, please," another softly cultured voice demanded sternly. "Why, Wanda? Don't you trust me to handle this?" "No," the two women said in gleeful unison. Nina's raspy sigh grated in Oliver's ear. "Fucking fine. Listen, I said, state your case and state it fast. I got a full plate and you're holding up the buffet line." He looked out the window of his house in Buffalo at the cold dead of night, watching as the leaves fell from his oak tree in soggy piles of gold and orange he'd have to rake come daylight. Under normal circumstances, that would make him happy. Fall was Oliver's favorite season. Whatever was happening to him was interrupting his favorite season and involved glitter. A buttload of glitter. "Suck it up, Baldwin, and tell the cranky lady what your problem is. Hurry before she sniffs you out and does something to your organs." "My name is Oliver Baldwin, and I have a problem. I don't know if you can help because I'm not any of the things you listed, but your website says you have a great deal of experience in paranormal occurrences. I also don't know if this is a paranormal experience in the truest form, but it's certainly not unparanormal." "Is unparanormal a word?" a softly commanding voice asked. "I'm Wanda Jefferson, by the way. Nice to meet you, Oliver Baldwin." "Marty Flaherty here, too. And of course you've already met our resident cranky pants, Nina. We're the three women who make up OOPS. So tell us what's occurring, and we'll decide if it's unparanormal or not." Running a finger along the neck of his sweater, he pulled it away from his skin. Suddenly, he was very hot. And glittery. Let's not forget glittery. Worse, he was feeling like an idiot, but he was going to dive in anyway because there was nowhere else for him to turn. But he needed to be sure he was talking to someone who wouldn't turn this into some huge joke, because he didn't feel like laughing, and this was no joke. "Can I ask you ladies a few questions first?" "This isn't like a fucking job application, Oliver. We're not interviewing with you here, pal. You're interviewing with us. Got that shit? We're non-profit. That means we do this fuckery out of the goodness of our hearts, and we owe you shitballs." "Nina," Marty chided. At least he thought he had the right voice with the right name. "Don't be so obtuse. He's allowed to be..."